Hello, everybody. This is the creator of the Ducky Show, and we're finally doing my Q&A. So basically, I have a list of questions. I wrote 20 of them because you guys asked a lot, and thank you all so much for the questions. It really means a lot to me. And yeah, so basically, I'm gonna answer all 20 questions. And I'm sorry for the dark background. If you see, my hands kind of hurting from writing because I had to write all these questions down personally, and I don't feel like going to camera until later. But hey, it is what it is. So I'll give you all the questions right now, and we'll start right now. So the first question is, how come Toad didn't look at the camera and say, "Hey guys, you may be wondering how we got here." So this is obviously talking about the third movie. So basically, we're not. This movie was meant to be taken serious. It's more darker than the last two movies. Why? The second movie, I mean, according to you guys like the second movie more. This movie was just meant to take way more seriously. So yeah, and that's why he didn't do that. So if you expect us to do that, you're at the wrong channel. Okay, number two, what inspired you to make Ducky the main character of the show? That's a very good question. Now, a little trivia fact. I don't know if I ever said this or not, but Ducky was never gonna be the main character of the show. He never was. There was originally I had this plush pirate bear that I had, and honestly, it was one of my favorite plushes I ever had. I don't have it no more, but he was gonna be the original character for the show, and Ducky probably wasn't even gonna. If he did appear, he was gonna be like a very minor character. So once I lost that plush of the bear, I decided, you know what? Why not we make Ducky the main character? Because I mean, honestly, and honestly, it worked out in the end because everyone loves Ducky, and he's honestly one of my favorite characters too. So yeah, that's why. Number three, what inspired me to make Tommy and the King? Okay, so these two characters are very mixed. Some people like them, some people don't. So I'm gonna start with the King since it's more simple. So the King is not actually my character. I mean, he is my character, but he's based on this character from Dora called King Juan El Bobo. And then there's an episode called Crown for King where I had to watch the episode with my little sister, and honestly, it's one of the funniest episodes of the show. And I really think the King was one of the highlights of watching the episode because I think he was very funny in the episode. So yeah, that's what inspired me to make a King. And honestly, they don't have a plush for him, so I just got mine and gave him the same personality. So basically, Tommy, on the other hand, me and if you don't know, me and the Super Plush channel, the Epic Plush channel, my bad, talk, and I joked to him about this character named Tommy and how he was this crazy, funny guy, and yeah, so that's how Tommy came to be, and yeah, early Tommy, I mean, he still has that like, oh, I like kids. He's kind of like a creep, but where we really try not to push it due to YouTube's comments, and we don't want YouTube to get on our asses about the jokes we make with Tommy. So we try to chill it down a bit. So yeah, but yeah, that was how Tommy and the. I mean, number four, who's the main villain of the Ducky Show? I mean, it's pretty obvious. It's Lawrence. I mean, he is Ducky's arch enemy, and I think he's been the most consistent villain of the show. It's between him and Swiper, but Swiper is more of our secondary villain. And Bowser, he is a good threat, but I wouldn't say he's our main villain. I say it's Lawrence. Number five, what's my favorite two-parter I made? If I had to say a favorite two-parter, it's really between To Wear Him Back Again. That's the one where, if you don't know that one, that's the one where Maleficent returns and like forgot about like Toad and like the King and some other side reoccurring characters have to team up to save the day. And I just love that video because it's just, I like the videos where we take a break from like the main characters you guys will always see, like Ducky, Mario, Bowser, and we give the shine to like the more side characters and characters who have made my show too. And I feel like that was a fun video to make. The ending of the end, I think, was honestly kind of like, I would say like the end game of the Ducky Show, as like you have three of the biggest threats at that time, since it wasn't actually Bill, which we'll get to that. I know you guys hate me for not actually bringing Bill back, so but we'll get to that later. And like coming together, and they have to solve this plot, and just I feel like I perfectly executed that entire story arc, and Yeah, I really do like that story arc. So yeah, I mean that's my those two are my favorite. But if I had to choose one, it's probably the ending and the end. Number six, will we ever bring back the old characters? Now the old characters. So we have a lot of old characters. So SpongeBob and Tyrone, I they SpongeBob he's only gonna really appear if it's like something very important or maybe I feel like using him. Tyrone, I feel like he could be brought back. Rudolph, the other old characters. Rudolph probably has the best chance of coming back. All the old characters. I don't know if I really want to use any. Maybe I will bring them back. Maybe I don't. So yeah. Number seven. What inspired me to make videos? So what inspired me was that I used to watch plush channels back in the days. I mean, honestly, SML was a big channel I watched when I was younger. But yeah, they pretty much inspired me and seeing other plush channels saying how, oh, like I have plushies, I could do that too. And I used to do it just for fun, but then people started watching them, so I started making them. So yeah, that's what inspired me. Number nine. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry guys. Number eight. Are the characters dead for good? Y'all are talking about the third movie. Everyone's been asking me, are these characters dead for good? The answer is no, they are not. Actually, the third movie is not canon. It is can. It's not canon. It's not like canon. So this is an alternate future to the Ducky show. So it's like 50 years in the future. So this movie shows like an alternate timeline. So where everyone dies and Toad, being the last survivor, has to win in the end and defeat Leroy. And yeah, so basically, no, they are not dead. They will be after the movie. Everyone will come back, and everybody's they're gonna be coming back. So yeah, that's why. So yeah, they're not bad. And also Leroy, if y'all want to know what about the fate of Leroy in the series, is that Leroy after the movie he's not gonna be using it. I was actually thinking maybe I can use Leroy as another plush or for another character in the actual series. If you guys want to see that, maybe like him be like Lawrence, one of Lawrence's like relatives or something. So yeah, yeah. So but all the characters are not gone for good. Number nine. What are my top three favorite characters of the Ducky Show? Good question. Obviously, Ducky's one of them. I mean, Ducky. I mean, he's been a part of my life for a good while, and I just feel like I really brought the character of Ducky to life, and he's honestly one of my favorites. Another one I had to say, it's obviously gonna be. I have to say Lawrence because Lawrence, I the Ducky and Lawrence thing is just very gives me that Bart and Sideshow Bob or Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner, where their feud's like so deep, and like I just really wanted to feel like that, where you have this grown man trying to kill this little child and best him in every way, but Ducky always comes out in the end. So yeah, Lawrence is always one of my favorites. Another one I have to say it's between Swiper and Tommy. I mean, Swiper's just one of my favorites. He's always been. Tommy was another character where I like. He's kind of like Ducky, but not as much as. I mean, I brought the character to life where he was just this goofy, kind of creepy guy. But yeah. Also, Toad in this movie, I really appreciated him more. So yeah, those are. So if I had to say three, I'm gonna say Ducky, Lawrence. Then it could be between Swiper and Tommy. Okay, number 10. Why does Ducky decide who goes to heaven and hell? Simple. He's a god. I mean, don't gods do that? So yeah, that's why. Number 11. Will me and the epic plush channel ever collab? That's a good question. A lot of people ask, are we gonna ever collab? Should we make? And the answer is, I mean, maybe. I mean, we're close. We're good friends in the plush channel universe and outside this universe, out the universe. So it all depends if he wants to do it. Which I mean, we have a conversation about it, and I think he will be down to do one if I. The time is all we have to do is figure out the timing and how to do it. And people are wondering, oh, will Bill and the devil? Who knows? Maybe the Bill and the devil do team up in this crossover. Number 12. Sorry guys, I missed count. Who did Lawrence have a kid with? Now his mom, I think Leroy's mom is another dolphin, and Lawrence impregnated another dolphin, and that's how they become. That's how Leroy is made. So I think his he married another daughter. His daughter, it becomes Leroy's mother. So yeah. Will we number 13 question 13? Will we get more characters? Now that's a good question. I mean, the characters, I think we have a pretty good cast, a pretty big cast, but yeah, who knows? We might get more characters soon, more Mario characters, more TV shows, hell, more random characters, maybe. So yeah. Number 14. Why does Bowser put up with Tommy and the King? Why does Bowser put up with Tommy and the King? That's a good question. I feel like why Tommy and the King, why Bowser, why does he put up with them? I think it's the fact that he likes them secretly. I mean, he's always annoyed and always pissed by them, but he needs them in his life, or else his life would be very boring. So I think he secretly likes them. He just doesn't show it, and they bring entertainment in his life. Number 15. Why did Tommy bring back the villains? Good question. Another thing is, originally Tommy wasn't going to be the one to bring back the villains. I actually wanted it to be Lawrence. But I thought, nah, Lawrence doesn't like none of the main three. He don't like Jafar, and he don't like Bill. And he helped defeat, and funny enough, he helped bring back all of them. And he did help bring all of them. He helped defeat both of them and bring all of them back. So yeah, that's the reason. So I said, why not Tommy? Did it? Tommy had it in a good way where he was gonna help teach Ducky a lesson on how to be confident, test his luck. But I feel like Tommy just didn't get how much danger he actually put the Mushroom King in the world through. So yeah, that's why Tommy wasn't going to. It was Lawrence. Number 16. Will we change Plush Island's host? Like that big question. And the question is no. I like Buster and Chef. I think Buster's a good host, and I like Chef as a co-host. So no, they're not going nowhere. So yeah. Number 17. My favorite plush channel. That's a good question. Well, honestly, honestly, even though I'm a plush channel creator, I really don't watch plush channels like that. I mean, obviously, I watch the Epic Plush channel because he's my friend, and I'm always gonna support what he does. SML, I mean, it's just not as good as it used to be. Like, yeah, occasionally I would check in on a video then and there. So, yeah, I mean, they're pretty just not good anymore and don't really have a reason to keep going on. So, yeah, I don't really. Honestly, they still have pretty good videos, and I do enjoy most of their old videos. But I think after the 2016, 2017 rate, I just don't really care for them no more. I gotta say a favorite plushie or from ours, it would be the SMR, which is Super Mario Richie. I think they're very funny, and I think they don't get all the credit due to them being kind of like SML inspired, but I really do like them. So I would say they're my favorite. Number 18, question 18. Will Bill ever come back? That's a question a lot of y'all have been asking me. Will Bill ever return? Question is, who knows? I mean, the one thing I must say about characters in the Ducky universe, even if they're villains or they're dead, no one's ever really gone. I mean, it could be Bill's probably still out there, and who knows? Maybe he will appear in an episode. He'll appear in a video, a special. Maybe he will be the final movie villain if we ever decide to end the show. So yeah. And number 19, will the Ducky show end? The answer to that is no. Maybe I don't know. I mean, so far, right now, it's not ending. The Ducky Show's not going to go nowhere, and I do apologize for filming and stuff. I have a busy life outside of YouTube is not my job. Making plushes is not my job. I do it for entertainment and for you guys. I have a job outside of out of outside of YouTube, and I have to go to my job, and then I have school coming up, so it's gonna be hard. But I'm trying my best, and I promise y'all the final movie part will be getting here soon. And I want to thank y'all for your guys just being patient. It really means a lot to me. So yeah, and then number 20, what's the future for the Ducky show? The future is we're still gonna make great videos. We're still gonna entertain you guys. I mean, there's gonna be more videos. Maybe more. If you have any ideas on who should get a video, maybe more side characters. Hell, maybe more old characters come back, and who knows? I mean, we're still gonna try to make the best videos we can for you guys. So yeah, thank you all for the Q&A questions, and I really appreciate it. And have a good day. Hey guys, it's me, Ducky from the hit show Ducky Show. Yeah, we took your line for once. Haha. Take this. No, I'm just kidding. Well, anyway, before we end the video, I actually want to give a shout out to all the fans who participate in the Q&A. Now, I'm going to read them out. We got Carrie, Funny Meme 45, The Plush Lord, Super Plush Maker, The Super Plush Channel, Mary Jones, Kendrick Smith, Awesome Guy, and Plush Channel Lover. Thank you all for helping us in this Q&A, and it means a lot. And we'll have more videos coming out for you guys soon. So yeah. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed this Q&A, and see y'all later. Bye-bye.